Hi! 2020 is the year we did not expect. Most of us think that this year would be an awesome year for business, travels, and many more. Many of us expected that this year would be full of fun! But it all stays as expectation. The reality is that 2020 is just an opposite of what we've expected. Road trips and travel with friends turn to stay at home. Delicious foods turns to canned goods, and getting together turn to social distancing.
Why?
Why?
When 2020 steps on, all this happened. Forest fire, volcanic eruption, earthquakes, flood, protest war, and the worst, COVID-19. On the very start of January 2020, Australia experienced the first disaster of the year, the forest fire. So much of the forest economy and habitats were destroyed. On the same month, the Taal volcano in the Philippines erupted, spewing ash up to 9 miles in the air and forcing large-scale evacuation based on the reports.
On the month of February, East Africa experienced gigantic locust invasion. Outstanding numbers of this insect caused devastating agricultural losses. March, Philippines recorded their first local transmission of COVID-19. Beautiful faces of Filipinos were covered with face masks and face shields. April, after the alarming news and results of COVID-19, people were surprised by an unexpected hailstorm. In the Philippines, there were some areas where, for the first time ever, experienced a bit of hailstorm. However, India was more unlucky, experiencing a fist-sized hail destroying their homes. On the month of May, the world witnessed the brutal, injustice death of George Floyd. On the following month, the line Black Lives Matter began viral through social media and all over the countries around the world. The death of Floyd triggered people, despite of COVID-19, to protest in different cities of America and later on in other countries.
July, around the world, China, Russia, Japan, India, and more countries encountered destructive storm surge. And today, August, the world was terrified with what happened in Lebanon. A massive explosion shocked the world. Thousands were hurt and there were numbers of deaths. We are living in the end time. There will be more to come, and they will be worse than this. Friends, the Bible says in Matthew 24:36,
No one else will know when the Lord will come, but only Him.
in Matthew 24:6-8, there will be wars, but do not be troubled, for it is not yet the end.
Nations shall rise against nations,
There shall be famines and pestilences.
and earthquakes in drier places.
And the Bible says, these are still
The beginning. In 2 Timothy 3 verse 1 to 5, there are some terrible times coming in the last days.
and people will love only themselves and money.
They will be proud and boast about themselves.
They will abuse others with insults.
They will not obey their parents.
They will be ungrateful and against all that is a blessing to God.
They will have no love for others and will refuse to forgive others.
They will talk about others to hurt them and will have no self-control.
They will be cruel and hate what is good.
And people will turn against their friends.
They will do foolish things without thinking that they will be so proud of themselves.
Instead of loving God, They will love pleasure.
They will go on pretending to be devoted to God, but they will refuse to let that devotion change the way they live.
Stay away from these people. I know we have heard so many times people saying,
The Lord is coming very soon.
yes, very soon.
Again, the Bible says,
No one knows.
time will come that the Lord shall descend, and the question is,
Are you ready?
are you ready? Are we ready?
So friends, let us be prepared together to witness the beauty of the Lord's coming.
And again, no one knows when.
And so, be ready.